New IronClaw destroys OpenClaw? The truth about this AI agent fork. You are wasting time with the wrong AI agent setup. Every week, there is a new tool promising to fix everything. You set it up, you spend hours on it, then something better drops, and you are back to square one. But this one is actually different. It is a whole new layer built on top of one of the most popular open source AI agent frameworks out there. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what it does, whether it is worth your time, and the one honest thing nobody is telling you about it. Today, we are talking about IronClaw, how it relates to OpenClaw, why it exists, and whether it belongs in your stack. But first, the foundation. OpenClaw is one of the biggest open source AI agent frameworks right now, nearly 200,000 stars on GitHub. It is a personal AI assistant you run on your own machine connected to the messaging apps you already use: WhatsApp, Telegram, Slack, Discord, iMessage, Google Chat, Microsoft Teams, and more. It runs locally. You bring your own API keys. It supports Anthropic, OpenAI, and other major providers. And because it is open source, anyone can fork it, extend it, and build on top of it. That is exactly what happened with IronClaw. IronClaw is a fork of OpenClaw built by the team at DenchHQ, MIT licensed, open source, available on NPM right now. One command to install, npm install IronClaw, and it opens in your browser at localhost 3100. Here's what makes it different. OpenClaw is a general-purpose personal AI assistant, powerful but broad. IronClaw took that same foundation and made it specific. It is an AI-powered CRM that runs locally on your Mac. If you manage contacts, track leads, and do outreach, IronClaw was built for exactly that workflow. Here is what it looks like in practice. You type a prompt like "Find YC Winter 2026 founders building AI companies." IronClaw uses your existing Chrome profile, your actual sessions, cookies, history, to log into LinkedIn, scrape the YC directory, and return a structured list of matches. No separate login, no extra API keys for browsing. It operates as you, using what you already have. Once you have leads, you enrich them in bulk. LinkedIn URLs, emails, company info, education history, all filled in automatically in the background. Then you set up outreach, personalized LinkedIn messages, cold emails, follow-up sequences, each customized per contact with real-time status updates. Everything is tracked in a local DuckDB database. Your data stays on your machine. You query it in plain English, and IronClaw handles the SQL behind the scenes. The workflow layer is where it gets really useful. Kanban boards that auto-update as leads reply. Cron jobs, scheduled automations that run without you needing to do anything. Follow-ups if someone does not reply after 3 days. A weekly pipeline report every Monday at 9 a.m. Lead enrichment syncing every 6 hours, all automatic. There is also a skills platform, Think Plugins, a marketplace called ClawHub, and a directory at skills.sh. Install any skill with one command. The agent browser skill has over 35,000 installs. LinkedIn outreach, email sequences, lead enrichment, all available. And there is a built-in coding agent. It writes code, shows you a diff to review, and only applies changes when you approve. Now the honest part, because this is what the title is actually about. IronClaw does not destroy OpenClaw. It is built on OpenClaw. Same underlying framework, same gateway architecture, same Node.js foundation. What DenchHQ did is add a specialized layer on top: the CRM system, the DuckDB workspace, pipeline management, outreach tools, analytics dashboards. So it is less of a battle and more of a specialization. OpenClaw is the broad base. IronClaw is what happens when you take that base and optimize it for one specific workflow. Then you set up outreach, personalized LinkedIn messages, cold emails, follow-up sequences, each customized per contact with real-time status updates. Everything is tracked in a local DuckDB database. Your data stays on your machine. Now, the real downsides, because there are some. IronClaw is Mac first. Companion apps for iOS and Android exist, and you can run the gateway on Linux, but Windows users are looking at WSL2 and extra setup friction. You need Node 22 or higher, which most developers have, but non-technical users may find tricky. Because it uses your real Chrome profile to browse and send messages, you are giving it significant access. It operates as you, powerful, but be thoughtful about what you pointed at. IronClaw is also still early. 23 GitHub stars versus OpenClaw's nearly 200,000. That gap reflects community maturity, less troubleshooting support, fewer shared use cases, and because it is a fork, it needs to manually sync with OpenClaw updates. If OpenClaw ships something major, IronClaw may lag behind. So which one actually wins? The framing is wrong. These are not competing tools. IronClaw is the right pick if you want a local AI CRM, pipeline management, lead enrichment, automated outreach, and analytics, all on your own machine, all in plain English. OpenClaw is the right pick if you want a broad personal AI assistant across every platform with a massive community behind it. The bigger story here is what IronClaw represents. We are moving past general agents into specialized ones, tools that do one workflow extremely well with AI at every step. IronClaw is not just a chatbot in a terminal. It is a full system with a database, a UI, a pipeline, automations, and real actions across the web on your behalf. That is where AI tooling is heading, worth paying attention to.